Just about 1 hour ago at the time of recording, Grant posted this video on his channel, why him and Micah stopped filming together. It was a very good thumbnail, it was a very good title, and it definitely made a lot of us click really fast. In the video, they explain, I'm not going to spoil the ending of it, but they explained in their words why they stopped filming together. But although it was very much just like a jovial, fun way to title a thumbnail video to get a bunch of people to click, they explained it, but it wasn't what everyone thought. It wasn't some dramatic reason. However, I have a couple thoughts, a couple theories that I want to share with you today, why I think they might actually stop filming together in the future. All right, welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that subscribe button if you have not already. Brand new pack of Callaway Chrome Soft. These are hard to get your hands on right now. I think they're just sold out everywhere. I got a sleeve of the triple track good golf balls that I'm going to be sending to a random subscriber. So hit that button. Let's dive right into what I want to talk about. So in the video, again, I'm not going to ruin the ending of it because they're obviously playing a match, whatever, but there are a couple nuggets of what things I wanted to share. The first of which is explaining a little bit about, the schedule stuff is obvious. They just weren't in the same place at the same time. They weren't filming together because they weren't in the same place at the same time. We understand that. But Micah had an interesting little cart cam that I think I'm going to share with you right now and then talk about
your game right now, because I feel great. And like I said, the matches are 6-2. If you guys remember, it's been a while. It's been about 3 months since we filmed the match. Here's the deal. I've practiced a lot, and to be just brutally honest with you guys, I was not in a good place mentally. It's not the reason we stopped filming, but I was not in a good place mentally. In the last matches we were filming, I was just putting way too much pressure on myself, and I was putting the cart before the horse in a lot of different scenarios. Here today, like, I've done so much work. I've mentally to just learn how to have fun again, and that's translated to a lot better golf, and I think that's the most important thing that I want people to realize.
So why I feel like that's interesting is because later on in the video he does go on to say that he didn't stop filming with Grant because Grant was beating him. He thought that was an asinine thing that people were commenting, but he did bring it up. He brought it up unprovoked. So then to see kind of that juxtaposition of also then being like, well, I was working on, my mental side, and I was getting bummed out by the matches. He's down 6-3 in the matches. Micah does have this persona of wanting to go on and play the pro golf thing. I think it could have gotten to his head. I think part of the reason they stopped filming together might have actually been because of the results of the matches. And not so black and white as that, but if Micah, like he said, was struggling mentally in those videos and to stay locked in and to not put pressure on himself, then by doing that and still losing, that's putting you in a negative thought space. And now again, this is no knock on Micah overall or his game or anything. I'm just pointing out that if he is really trying to pursue pro golf, there's more to it than just practicing hitting golf balls. There's the mental side of it. There's learning to compete. There's learning to, face adversity, whatever. And maybe at this stage in his career, doing these matches with Grant, especially if he's in a negative headspace, is actually doing more harm to his game than good. Now again, I think the big reason why they haven't filmed together in 3 months is because of scheduling conflicts, but I do think this could be something that moves forward. I do think this could be a reason why these guys don't film too much more. And not necessarily even just these two guys, but Micah in general. Micah moving forward, pursuing this pro golf thing, there is a lot to YouTube golf that could take away from pro golf. Here's a simple example that I've learned since starting to film more on-course stuff is when I play actual golf and I'm looking at a hole, if there's water left and a lot of room right, I think in my head, okay, I'm going to aim right of the green and drop back to this pin, or I'm going to aim center of the green and cut it, and then if I miss, it's going to be over to the right. And that's all I think. I don't think about the water. The water in my head is never verbalized. Of course, I see it and I register it, but I never verbalize it. But when you're making a video, in order to create suspense and keep you, the viewer, kind of engaged, you have to look at that shot and be like, all right, guys, we got 155 out. We got water left. We really don't want to go left. And then you step up and hit the shot. And if you know anything about golf psychology, it's that your brain can't differentiate between don't go left and go left. If you're just thinking left, if you're thinking water, 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 left, 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 and you're saying it, there's a much greater chance you're going to hook that shot left into the water. And that's just one example of how sometimes playing on camera may not be making you play your best possible golf. And so for that reason, I see a logical reason for Micah to do less of these on-camera matches. You even see it on his own channel. Yesterday he posted the tiger drill and this iron striking drill, almost more of a educational style of video, which he has posted in the past with driver speed and all that kind of stuff. But his personal content feels like it's being built more around Micah the pro golfer than Micah the YouTuber, which again, if that's what his goal is to perform the best he can in professional golf and then still obviously have this YouTube thing to earn income, then that's a good way to go about doing it. It's not the best strategy, I don't think, for like overall success on YouTube, but it is going to align more with his goals. So I could see that definitely as a reason why. I also see a potential reason why he stops doing these things is because, I mean, Grant is just all in on YouTube. Grant's a YouTuber. Grant is a fully invested YouTube creator who's thinking about titles, thinking about thumbnails. And if I'm being brutally honest, Grant pulls quite a lot more views typically than Micah does on most of his videos, even when they have collaborative videos. Like, I can guarantee you right now that Grant's video he posted with Micah is going to double the views of when Micah posts the back nine, just because Grant took the amazing title thumbnail, and that's really gonna bring people in. The interest in going to watch the back nine is just going to watch the golf. It's not this like dramatic, like, ooh, what's the drama, what's the tea pull that Grant's title and thumbnail has. And Grant has that because I think he's just more focused on the YouTube stuff. Not saying Micah couldn't do it, but Micah's not focused on that right now. Grant really is. So therefore Grant is probably gonna have better execution. And I think when you see that, you see, you know, the videos you're making with this other person are performing better for him than they are for you. It's just less motivating. And if Micah's whole shtick, if his whole mentality right now is around maximizing his pro golf game, I feel like we could see him filming less with Grant and others going forward. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button, win some golf balls. I love making these videos for you guys. I'll see you in the next one.